Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today I'm going to demonstrate to you guys on how to operate this GD-350 series G-Shock watch. I will be using the GD-350BR as an example in this video. So it's gonna come with gold faceplate and a negative display and gold lettering as well. First of all, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 button operation. Of course, this will be the adjust mode, this will be the light button, this will be the start, this will be the reset as stopwatch or countdown timer mode. Alright, that's as far as the button, which is very easy to press, and it's very comfortable and soft to press. Very nice. Okay, up here we're gonna have look at graphics bar animations as being written over here. Minute, this will be 10 minutes, and we have here SEC, stand for seconds, all the way to 10 as well. So as you guys can see now, each of this bar will represent every seconds, all the way to 10 seconds. It will light on and light off, and when it reach every minute, this part will light on, such as now the seconds at 20 now, so 21, 22, this part will always synchronize. And since it is now 42 minutes, like 2 minutes over here, so that's why we have 2 bars over there. When we reach 3 bars will appear up there, and go so on and so forth. Alright, that's as far as these 2 bars over here. And moving to the right side, we're gonna have like 4 of this part that was divided with this line over here, sort of like a sniper scope, which was indicated with this part over here. Barely able to see it because of how glossy the faceplate is, but anyway, we have VIB, stand for vibration on or off. This will be the light, the auto light on or off. This will be the timer on or off, such as if you left the timer running at the background, this part will light on, and up here will be mute on or off, either you are muting the watch or not. So when this thing is light off like so, it is currently gonna beep since I haven't muted it yet, and since this part light off, auto light haven't turned on yet, so on and so forth. Moving down over here, we're gonna have a look at date and also time display. The time was displayed this lower region over here, which is fairly thick and very clear, easy to use as well. Snooze, alarm, and signal indicator will be light on as if I turn it on, such as right now snooze and alarm is currently on, so that's why you're gonna see this indicator down here. Alright, that's as far as the things on the watch display at home time alone. Now let's press the light button first and see how it's gonna glows, which is dual illuminator, both of this angle over there, LED light of course, and they will glows at a duration of 1.5 seconds, 3.0 seconds, or 5.0 seconds. You could set that afterglow after this watch set up. And if you press and hold this light button instead of just press it once, it will turn on the auto light up here. Look at the indicator right now are on. Let's move on with this upper right button over here. If I press it just once, nothing gonna happen. If I press and hold it instead, it will vibrate the watch. This is sort of like a way for you to test if the vibration is still working or not. Technically, you are testing if the motors inside here is functioning or not. It's gonna rotate a weight in there, so that resulting in a field of vibrations. Very cool. If I press this button down here, it will automatically start the countdown timer for this model right away at home time, as it was meant to use for. Quick access to countdown timer, and there it is. It will start right away at already 8 seconds right now, since I already set the countdown timer to only 12 seconds. So this was 3, 2, 1, and we will vibrate since I only left the vibration on. I could set it up to flash alert or vibration. I could pick either one. In this case I use vibration, so it's just gonna vibrate, it's not gonna beep at all. If I press the adjust button just once, it could display the timer that was set up over here. So before you press this, you could check actually like how many seconds or how many minutes that you already left the timer at. In my case 12 seconds only. If I press and hold it instead, we could set the watch. First of all, we need to set up the city or the time zone, which is plus 9 hours for Tokyo time. I usually set it so. You have a precision all the way to every 15 minutes. So this watch gonna be very precise no matter where you live actually. Now if I press, let's go back a little bit, 9 hours. Press mode, we'll go to the next one, which is the DST, daylight saving time, on or off. You can set this thing up as well. I'm gonna leave it off since I didn't use it in Tokyo right now. It's winter season, come on. Press mode, we'll go to time format, 12-hour or 24-hour time format. All you need to do is press this lower right button to toggle between 24-hour or 12. Let's use 24-hour time instead, it's more military like. Press mode again, we'll go to seconds over there, already blinking. You can set this thing up or set it back to 0, like so. Press mode, you can set the hours, and then you can set the minute using both of these buttons, of course. Add a minute or minus a minute. Press mode again, we'll go to the calendar setting, the year 2018, the month, which is January, the date, which is 23rd of January 2018. So far everything is accurate enough. Just use both of these buttons over here to add or minus a day or month or year. Press mode, we'll go to the key tone. This will be the mute on or off. If I leave it off or mute, look at that, an indicator will light on up there. Mute, the watch is currently muted. Press this again to not mute it, so you can hear the beeping tone each time I use the function. Press mode again, we'll go to the afterglow duration. Right now was set up to 5.0 seconds. You can set this thing up using this button over here, 1.5, 3.0 or 5.0. I'm gonna use 5.0 since it's gonna glow longer. Do take note that this is gonna consume a lot of batteries as well. Press this mode again, we'll go back to time zone setting and down over here. Press mode, we'll be done with the watch setup. Alright, press this mode button once. We'll enter the first one, which is the world time, which is pretty interesting since instead of using abbreviations, this watch only displays the full name of the city. Helsinki right now is at 1649. If I press this lower button over here, we will display right away Istanbul. Like, we will write it out, just keep rotating the letters. It's very convenient. You don't need like to guess which city and abbreviations is. This guy have 100 city that was registered in here, so 100 cities worldwide. I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 will match with where you live, very cool. Just look at all these cities in the world. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it there. If I press the adjust and hold it, I could of course add a DST. There it is, or minus back. That's about it on this mode. I cannot swap between time zone if you are wondering. And now press mode, we'll go to the next one, which is the alarm. This guy have 5 of them, including snooze and signal. We are now at the snooze alarm part. I could press this lower right button over here to go to the next one, which is the signal. Let's leave the signal on using this upper right button over here. Press one, signal is now on. You can see an indicator down here as well. Just leave it on. Let's go to the next one. How about alarm number 1, which are now currently off. Let me try to set this thing up. Of course, you can set the hours, the minutes only. You cannot set any specific date at all. However, as you guys can see now, we have one time, which gonna means that this alarm number 1 over here will be a just one time alarm. Now let's go to alarm number 2. You can set this thing up to, of course, off, one time alarm as well, or a daily alarm. So you can set this alarm number 2 to be daily things. So you set a specific time where you need to ring daily and just match with your daily needs, of course. Alarm number 3, you can set this thing off. Or alarm number 4, daily, off, one time only, all up to you guys. Press mode now, we'll go to the stopwatch mode. You have a maximum range all the way to 999 hours, which in my case right now, I already leave it running for 100 hours, 31 minutes, 29 seconds and 6 milliseconds. Press the start button, of course, to start the stopwatch. You can see now the graphics animation will continue moving on. And now this upper part over here will represent seconds. This below part over here will represent this milliseconds over there. And this part over here will keep displaying current local time as you're using this stopwatch. Press stop, and let me reset it back to 0 just so you guys could see what else we could do over here. We cannot set any count in at all. To start the stopwatch, all you do is just start. You can split time, of course. Split will appear over there, so it's very easy to understand, like actually spell split over there. Anyone can understand this right away. Very user friendly. Second place position, time display, start, stop, reset it back to 0, and that's done. Press mode now. We'll go to countdown timer, which is the main feature for this model, the countdown timer. That's why we have a dedicated button over here to access the countdown timer for the watch at home time straight away. Okay, now I already set this thing up to 12 seconds only. Let me try to set this again. Press adjust, of course. Set the hours. You can set this all the way to 24 hours, of course. Set it back to 0. You can set to the very minutes and also to the very seconds. Let's set this thing all the way to 11 seconds. Press adjust now. If I press start over here, it will start right away the countdown time, of course. You can see now this graphics bar will sync in this bar as well. Going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it will vibrate, of course. And by the way, guys, the precision will be just 1/10 seconds and not 1/100 seconds as when we are using the stopwatch. Press the button to stop this. Wait, I already started it. Reset it back to 0, and that's it on the countdown timer. Press mode now. We'll go back to home time. And I believe I just missed something at watch setup, by the way. Let me try to show you guys again. Press adjust actually. Go to the last setting, which is after the light duration. Press the mode once. You could actually set the vibration on or off over here, or the flash alert. Look at that. If I choose the flash, this vibration indicator over there will light off. If I choose to vibrate, this part will light on, which the watch will vibrate. If I choose flash, it will flash the LED light as at the same time when it is beeping. So that is fairly normal actually, as any of the G-Shock that's out there, so I don't want to demonstrate it even further. You guys could already understand it already. Let's just use vibration instead, right? Alright, press mode. Done with this watch setup and also the modes demonstration. Now let me show you guys the test screen. Press 3 buttons at the same time. Here it is. This will be the test screen cycle number 1. As you guys can see now, nothing much going on. It's basically gonna light off everything, which I think I already covered as well. I already covered this graphics bar, this part over here, an indicator, this pixel part where you display city code, name, mode, and all those. Time indicator up here, and time indicator down here. Snooze, alarm signal, DST times on or off, and all those. Press this again. 3403 module. Press the thing again. Times right now was set up to 9.0 hours. Press this one again. Yeah, similar things, and back to home time. That's about it on this 3403 Casio G-Shock module. I hope you guys found this video useful, informative, and entertaining as well for your future reference. Leave a like if this does help you, and also subscribe to see more content like this coming up in the future. And also leave a comment down below if I missed anything at all, just in case. You know, I always miss something, by the way. And that's it, guys. Again, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate your support. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel. You know what, let me put this thing on the wrist first. Let me try to turn on the other light. Alright, and